morning I turned 16. Said she's paid for, she ain't pretty, but she'll get you where you're leaning. Old blue Ford with 100,000 miles and a radio that barely played. But I felt like a king that morning driving down that gravel grade. That old truck taught me more about growing up than any school. Taught me about freedom and about how trust ain't never just a rule. Every gravel road I drove that summer, windows down and praying small. I thank the Lord for Daddy's trust more than the truck at all. I took her to the drive-in, took her to my first job interview. Broke down twice on Highway 9, prayed a little, made it through. Daddy never asked for details, never checked the odometer close. Said a man learns from his own miles, and that's the truth I chose. That old truck taught me more about growing up than any school. Taught me about freedom and about how trust ain't never just a rule. Every gravel road I drove that summer, windows down and praying small. I thank the Lord for Daddy's trust more than the truck at all. I've got a nicer truck now, leather seats and satellite, but nothing beats the feeling of that first ride into the night. 'Cause it wasn't about the truck at all, it was about a father's faith, handing me the keys to something bigger than a gate. That old truck taught me more about growing up than any school. Taught me about freedom and about how trust ain't never just a rule. Now I'm handing my own boy some keys and praying small, hoping he learns what I learned, that trust means more than all. He planted it the spring I first learned how to walk. Said won't bear fruit for 7 years, but that's alright, we'll talk. I asked him why he'd plant a tree he might not live to eat. He said some things you plant for others, that's what makes it sweet. That peach tree's still a-bearing, 50 summers strong. Every bite still tastes like patience, tastes like where I belong. Grandpa's gone 11 years now, never tasted a single one. But every peach that falls reminds me what real love has done. I've got my own kids climbing branches that he never saw grow tall. Picking peaches off the limbs, he trusted through it all. He taught me faith ain't always seeing what you're working for. Sometimes it's just planting something good and trusting there'll be more. That peach tree's still a-bearing, 50 summers strong. Every bite still tastes like patience, tastes like where I belong. Grandpa's gone 11 years now, never tasted a single one. But every peach that falls reminds me what real love has done. I planted one myself last spring, out behind my old back door. My kids asked why I'd plant a tree that I might not see bear fruit for sure. I told them what my grandpa told me all those years ago. Some things you plant for others, and that's the only way to grow. That peach tree's still a-bearing, 50 summers strong. Every bite still tastes like patience, tastes like where I belong. Grandpa's gone, but he's still planting. Through every tree I grow, and every peach that falls reminds me everything he taught me still holds true.
Mama had a cast iron bell hanging on the back porch post. Rang it every evening when the sun set on the coast. Didn't matter what we was doing, didn't matter where we roamed. When that bell rang out across the field, it meant it was time to come home. Ring that dinner bell, ring it loud and clear, calling every wandering one that the table's set right here. Don't matter how far you scatter, don't matter what you've done, that bell don't ask you questions, it just calls you home, son. I've heard a lot of sounds since then, sirens, phones, and noise, but nothing ever settled me like that sound from my boyhood. Now I've got a bell of my own hanging by my door, and when I ring it for my kids, I hear my mama's voice once more. Ring that dinner bell, ring it loud and clear, calling every wandering one that the table's set right here. Don't matter how far you scatter, don't matter what you've done. That bell don't ask you questions, it just calls you home, son. I think that's how the Lord must call us, gentle but so clear, not nagging, not demanding, just letting us know He's near. Ring after ring, He's calling every wandering one back in. The table's always ready, and grace don't care where you've been. Ring that dinner bell, ring it loud and clear, calling every wandering one. Let the table set right here. Don't matter how far you scattered, don't matter what you've done. That bell don't ask you questions, it just calls you home, son.
Mama started feeling it when I was just 13. Said every girl needs something to hold on to what she's dreamed. Embroidered pillowcases, a quilt sheet stitched by hand, praying for a good man before she knew if he'd even land. That cedar hope chest sat there waiting, patient as could be, filled up slow with hope and prayer for whoever it carried in me. I didn't understand it then, the waiting and the trust, but now I know that hope just held more faith than it held dust. I opened it the night before my wedding day drew near, found a letter Mama wrote me, and I couldn't help but tear. Said I prayed for him before you knew him, prayed for you before you came. Love this patient, love this steady, ain't never been in vain. That cedar hope chest sat there waiting, patient as could be, filled up slow with hope and prayer for whoever it carried to me. I didn't understand it then, held dust. I've started feeling one myself for whoever's watching me now. My own girl, my own hope, learning patience, learning how to trust that what is coming don't need rushing to be true. The Lord's been filling hope chests since before this world was new. That cedar hope chest still sits waiting, patient as can be, filling slow with hope and prayer for whoever it will carry now to me. I finally understand it then, the waiting and the trust. That old hope chest held more faith than it ever held in dust.
Used to walk her home from church, stop right at the garden gate. Too nervous to go further, too hopeful to be late. Her daddy'd watch from the window, arms crossed but eyes half kind, knowing every boy stopped there was trying to ease his mind. Right there at the garden gate, underneath the climbing rose, I asked her daddy for her hand. The whole town already knows. It wasn't fancy, wasn't rushed, just honest, and it was true. Everything worth having starts with asking first. That's what I knew. These days kids don't stop at gates, don't ask, don't wait, don't slow. But there was something about that patience that taught me how to grow. I learned that love worth keeping ain't about the chase or the thrill. It's about standing at a gate and being willing still. Right there at the garden gate, underneath the climbing rose, I asked her daddy for her hand. The whole town already knows. It wasn't fancy, wasn't rushed, just honest, and it was true. Everything worth having starts with asking first. That's what I knew. Our daughter's got a boy who started coming round these days, and I watch him at that same old gate through the window's haze.
that used to slow us down turned out to be the surest way of building solid ground. Right there at the garden gate, underneath the climbing rose, 30 years and still I'm thankful for the way that story goes. It wasn't fancy, wasn't rushed, just honest and it was true. Everything worth having starts with asking first. That's what I knew.
Leather's cracked and edges softened from 1,000 times I've checked, just to make sure that she's still there, just to make sure I don't forget. Taking on our porch in springtime, she was laughing at the sun. Didn't know that afternoon we'd only have a few more years to run. I carry her in my wallet, right behind my old ID. Closest thing I've got to holding hands with her since heaven set her free. Some folks think it's just a picture, some old paper worn and thin, but it's the closest thing to prayer that this old heart has ever been. 6 years now since I lost her, and the house still feels too still. But I take that picture out sometimes just to talk about his will. I ain't got all the answers why she went and I'm still here, but that picture's got a way of making heaven feel a little near. I carry her in my wallet, right behind my old ID. Closest thing I've got to holding hands with her since heaven set her free. Some folks think it's just a picture, some old paper worn and thin, but it's the closest thing to prayer that this old heart has ever been. My grandkids ask about her, and I show them that old photo. Tell them this is where you come from, this is
And someday when I'm called home to, and I'm walking through that door, I believe I'll see that same smile, only closer than before. I carry her in my wallet, right behind my old ID. Closest thing I've got to holding hands with her since heaven set her free. Some folks think it's just a picture, some old paper, worn and thin, but it's carried me through grief and carried me closer to him.
That old barn still leans a little, just like 40 years ago. Daddy raised it board by board, with hands as hard as stone. Every nail still tells a story, every beam still stands with pride. More than wood is holding up what's inside. Life has weathered me much harder than the wind has weathered pine, but the faith he built inside me only grew with time. These hands built a barn, but Jesus built a man. Boards may fall and fields may change, but God's love still stands. If I leave one thing behind, when my work is done, I pray they see His grace in the life I've lived. Now I hear my hammer ringing beside my youngest son. Funny how the Father's blessings keep passing one by one. Every house needs a foundation, every soul needs something more. Mine was built upon the rock forevermore. These hands built a barn, but Jesus built this heart. That's a work no storm could ever tear apart. She hummed it while she peeled potatoes, hummed it while she swept the floor. Never needed sheet music, never needed nothing more. I didn't know the words back then, didn't know the tune's name. Something about the sound of it, it settled every pain. Meemaw's hymn is still humming somewhere in the back of my mind, soft and low and steady, like a rope I'm holding on to, like a line.
don't remember all the words, but I remember how it felt, like the Lord himself was sitting with us, right there at Nemo's shelf. She's been gone here 9 years come August, but sometimes when I'm alone, doing dishes in my kitchen, I catch myself humming that same tone. My daughter asked me what it was. I said, baby, I don't rightly know, but it's the sound of being loved, and I reckon I should let it show. Meemaw's hymn is still humming somewhere in the back of my mind, soft and low and steady, like a rope I'm holding on to, like a line. I don't remember all the words, but I remember how it felt, like the Lord himself was sitting with us, right there at Nemo's shelf. Funny how a tune can outlive every word that's ever spoken. Funny how a hymn can mend a heart that felt so broken. I may not know the hymnal number, may not know the verse or chapter, but I know it's carried me through every kind of after. Meemaw's hymn is still humming somewhere in the back of my mind, soft and low and steady, like a rope I'm holding on to, like a line. I don't remember all the words, but I remember how it felt, and now I'm humming it to my own grandbaby, right there on my shelf.
Daddy never locked the back door, never feared the setting sun. He'd say this world gets mighty restless, but God's work is never done. There was dust upon the gravel, crickets singing through the pines. Every evening he'd remind me, son, don't lose your way tonight. I chased dreams across the counties, worked wherever work was found. Every paycheck bought me something, none of it could settle down. Funny how an old man's wisdom starts making sense with age. Some truths don't grow any older, they're written on the heart That's where peace begins, right where mercy waits. Again and again, when this world runs wild and pulls your heart apart, you'll always find Jesus waiting home before dark. Now my grandson asks me questions just before the daylight fades. I tell him every road looks different, but God's love stays the same. The brightest light I've ever followed wasn't hanging in the sky. It was the love of my Savior leading me all my life. Home before dark, that's where hope still lives, where forgiveness waits and always gives, no matter how far this old road may wind. With Jesus beside me, I'm already home. Bought it with $100 and a whole lot more of prayer. Slipped it on her finger on the steps of that white church right there. 47 years this April, and it's thinner than before, worn down from the dishes and the work and so much more. This old ring's been through the fires, been through the flood and drought, been through years we couldn't pay the bills, and years we couldn't work it out. But it's still around her finger, and it's still around my heart, a promise made in front of God ain't supposed to fall apart. We buried a baby girl in '79, and I thought that ring might break, but she held my hand and whispered, "This is grace, not a mistake." We've had our share of silent suppers, and we've had our share of fights, but that ring keeps calling us back home on the hardest nights. This old ring's been through the fires, been through the flood and drought, been through years we couldn't pay the bills, and years we couldn't work it out.
but it's still around her finger, and it's still around my heart. A promise made in front of God ain't supposed to fall apart. Young folks ask the secret, how we made it all these years. I just show them this old ring, worn down by love and tears. Ain't no secret, really, just a promise that we kept, showing up for one another every morning that we've slept. This old ring's been through the fires, been through the flood and drought, been through every kind of hardship this old world could dish out. But it's still around her finger, and it's still around my heart. A promise made in front of God, still not torn apart.
When the whippoorwill starts singing and the daylight fades away, I put down another hard day's work and bow my head to pray. Evening paints the fields with gold, the breeze begins to slow. Funny how the quiet moments teach the most I know. I spent years chasing tomorrow, always one more thing to do. Now I find the richest blessings waiting in the simple truth. When the whippoorwill sings, heaven feels so near. God still speaks if we'll stop long enough to hear. Not through thunder, not through fame, but in the quiet, He still calls my name. Every sunset brings a promise, morning always comes again. Grace is waiting with the sunrise, just like it has always been. Peace isn't something you find after everything is done. Peace is walking every mile with God's only Son. When the whippoorwill sings, my soul sings too. Every note reminds me, Lord, I still need you. And every evening sky makes one simple thing so clear.
You've been faithful every year.
I used to lay awake at night, listen for that train, wondering where it might could take me, wondering if I'd feel less pain. Every whistle sounded like a promise from a world I'd never seen, full of everything my daddy's house had never let me be. That old night train still running through the edge of this old town, still calling out to restless hearts to leave and don't look around. I almost climbed aboard it more than once when I was young, but something kept on holding me, something stronger than that song. I finally ran at 19, chased a dream I couldn't name, found out real quick them city lights don't burn out fear or shame. I called my mama from a payphone, told her I was lost. She said, come on home, son, Grace, don't ever count the cost. That old night train still running through the edge of this old town, still calling out to restless hearts to leave and don't look around. I almost climbed aboard it more than once when I was young, but something kept on holding me, something stronger than that song. Now I hear that whistle blowing, and it don't sound like it used to. Sounds like freedom, sure enough, but not the kind I once knew. Real freedom staying put and letting Jesus do the leading, not running from the only love that's ever worth receiving. That old night train still running through the edge of this old town, still calling out to restless hearts, but I ain't going nowhere now. I hear that whistle blowing and I just wave it on along, 'cause I found the only freedom that was ever in that song.
Showed up on my porch back in the winter of '09, skinny, scared and shivering, but he never crossed that line. I fed him from my own plate, gave him water, gave him room. Been 15 years, he's older now, but he's still my Sunday noon. He don't ask me many questions, he don't need me to explain. He's just faithful as the morning, through the sunshine and the rain. Some folks say a dog can't teach you nothing about the Lord, but I've learned more about sermon could afford. When I lost my job, he sat right there and never judged a thing. When I lost my temper, he just waited till I calmed enough to sing. He don't care about my bank account, he don't care about my past. He just wants to be beside me, wants a love that's gonna last. He don't ask me many questions, he don't need me to explain. He's just faithful as the morning, through the sunshine and the rain. Some folks say a dog can't teach you nothing about the Lord, but I've learned more about loyalty than any sermon could afford. Preacher says that Jesus loves us with a love that never ends. Guess that's why he gave us dogs to help us understand. A love that don't keep track of wrongs, a love that just stays near. That's the kind of love I've had beside me all these years. He don't ask me many questions, he don't need me to explain. He's just faithful as the morning, through the sunshine and the rain. Someday I'll lose my old friend, and Lord, it's gonna hurt, but I believe a love like that don't ever leave this earth.
I thought I found him in a Sunday sermon, or a hymn my mama used to sing. I looked for him in little country churches with stained glass windows and old oak beams. Then one day out behind the pasture, watching morning fill the sky, I finally knew what I'd been missing. He'd been there my whole life. He was there when Daddy lost the farm. Still somehow we got by. He was there when Mama whispered prayers. With tears she tried to hide. He was there at every wedding, every funeral in between. Looking back, it's plain to see he never once left me. He was there all along, in the sunshine and the rain, in every answered prayer, in every season of change. When I thought I walked alone, I was never on my own. Now I can finally see He was there all along. Now my grandson holds my hand, walking down that same dirt lane. He asks me where the good Lord lives. I smile and say, son, open up your eyes. He's in the mercy, He's in the morning, He's in forgiveness, He's in every new beginning. You don't have to search so far, He's never been far away. He was there all along before I called His name, holding every broken piece when nothing stayed the same. Knowing He was there all along. He was there all along. That skillet's older than my daddy, black as midnight, heavy as sin. Mama used it every morning to fry the eggs and call us in. Cornbread, bacon, Sunday chicken, seasoned by 100 years. Every meal she made in that old skillet washed away our fears. It's just an old iron skillet hanging by the door, but it's fed more love and comfort than a fancy kitchen could pour. Every scar and every seasoning came from years of getting by. Mama cooked her faith right in it, and I'd taste it till I died. When money got real tight back in the winter of '09, she'd stretch a pound of beans into a meal that tasted fine. Never heard her once complain about the little that we had. Said the Lord provides the table, we just gotta be glad. It's just an old iron skillet hanging by the door, but it's fed more love and comfort than a fancy kitchen could pour. Every scar and every seasoning came from years of getting by. Mama cooked her faith right in it, and I'd taste it till I died. Now that skillet's hanging in my kitchen, seasoned black as coal. When I cook my kids a supper, I feel it in my soul. Same old green
passing down a little kitchen full of everything she sewed. It's just an old iron skillet hanging by my door, but it's fed more love and comfort than a fancy kitchen could pour. Every scar and every seasoning tells you who we are. Mama's gone, but she's still with us every time that skillet's warm.